Hello and welcome to Black Mesa East. So named because, well, you've got to rename things to remind you that the follies of mankind can lead to horrible alien dictatorships. This is going to be another mainly story chapter, so there's not much for me to say, and I'm once again on my own. Not live, however, so there's no clicky-clacky keyboard things. It's going to be a bit of exposition, a few Easter eggs, but really nothing SMOD-wise for me to say. We're going to be meeting a new character up close. We saw her before in Red Letter Day, but that was from a distance through a screen, like this.
You've got something. Okay, it's human. Hello? Take it easy in there. You're safe now. You'll have to forgive the scanning process. We can't take any chances. Dr. Freeman? Gordon Freeman? Is that you? You've made it here this quickly. Well, Eli is going to be amazed, not to mention relieved. I'm Dr. Mossman, Dr. Judith Mossman. I've been hearing about you since long before the Black Mesa incident. Oh, Black Mesa. I do so envy you working with Eli and Dr. Kleiner when they were at the top of their field. Ah, there we go. You can come through now. I'll take you down to Eli right away. You'd never forgive me if I kept you waiting.
Judith Mossman doesn't actually like Gordon Freeman that much because we're just a slightly better scientist than her.
We could certainly use the extra help around here. We've covered a lot of ground in the last few months, but things would go so much faster if we had more people with your training. We're closing in on a reliable local teleport technology. Something the Combine still hasn't mastered. Eli thinks their portals are string-based, similar to our Calabi-Yau model, but they've failed to factor in the dark energy equations. They can tunnel through from their universe, but once they're here, they're dependent on local transportation. If they knew what we were doing with entanglement... Oh. Listen to me, I sound like a postdoc. I'm just so excited to think that we'll finally have the chance to work together. Where was I? Oh, yes. Dr. Kleiner compressed the Zen relay far beyond anything he imagined at Black Mesa. We've figured out how to use Zen as an unexpressed axis, effectively a dimensional slingshot, so we can swing around the border world and come back in local space without having to pass through. Oh, here's Eli now.
All right, good. You keep right on.
Eli, look who I found in the airlock.
Gordon Freeman. Let me get a look at you, man.
That was a slight jump. SMOD trying to render Eli's missing leg, I'm going to assume.
How you do it? Now let's see. The last time I saw you, I sent you up for help after the resonance cascade. I never thought it would take you this long to get back to me. Welcome to the lab anyway. It's not Black Mesa, but it served us well enough.
It's going to be a lot more like Black Mesa.
That is a removed enemy, a cremator.
MIT graduates are few and far between these days. We'll get you out of that hazard suit and back into your lab coat where you belong.
Let me just finish up some work and I'll see what I can dig up. Dr. Freeman, it's been a real honor. I'm looking forward to working together.
Feel free to look around.
Now this lab has a few Easter eggs in it. We can't speak with his Vortigaunt, however. He's very hard at work. Eli will eventually come over here and give us something to toy with. That cremator enemy that got removed was going to spray up dead bodies to remove them.
Stay with Eli. Go on. I'll rejoin you shortly.
So it's going to clean up after battles. We can interact with this TV as well. Sadly, no G-Man here. Gordon, of course, isn't at all suspicious, or if he is, he really doesn't tell.
You go ahead, Dr. Freeman. Spend some time with Eli. I'll be back.
Let's just leave Judith's office now. I'm unsure what makes this scene progress. I'm not sure if you have to actually walk somewhere, but or it's just on a timer. But something eventually happens.
She was up for your job at Black Mesa, but you edged her out with your Innsbruck experience.
See? Slightly better. Also over there's a picture of Ellie Vance, his wife, and of course Alex, and that's what he smuggled out of Black Mesa.
I believe he broke your record, honey.
Well, he earned it. I guess you proved you can handle yourself out there.
There's nothing Gordon can't handle, with the possible exception of you.
Dad, please.
Take a look at this, Gordon.
I'm kind of confused here. I keep forgetting where characters go. Now, I'm uncertain if this has any purpose beyond me just twisting these. You can also press that button off to the right to shut the laser off. So really, there's only 4 ways this can be. I don't know if any of them has a special effects, or Eli's just hoping Gordon can figure this one out. This is what his MIT education got him.
Alex, I thought you were on watch.
The Vortiguns relieved me so I could come see Gordon. Anyway, I should be in here working on the portal.
I have the repairs well in hand. Someone misjudged the capacity of the Combine thyristor.
Are you blaming me?
No, not at all. It was a calculation error, not a mechanical problem.
Then maybe you should let me do the calculations next time, as well as installing it.
Alex, really? Sometimes I think you deliberately misunderstand me.
Alex, why don't you take Gordon along and give him some practice with the gravity gun?
Sure. Come on, Gordon. Let's go have some fun.
The zero-point energy field manipulator is not a toy, Alex.
Ugh, let's get out of here.
Now, I didn't actually want to kill Eli, but for some reason he has less health. Like, 1 headshot did it. Anyway, the scene now can't progress and the game lags slightly trying to figure out what the hell to do. So I just decided to be, you know, fair to everyone and just kill everything. Sadly can't kill the cremator as it's already dead. Well, so dead it's been removed from the game. So let's cut ahead to me killing myself, and let's get back to reality. That was just kind of Gordon's horrible fantasy. Also, over to the right...
In a little while, Gordon.
Oh yeah, if you wait around, these characters will just say, get moving, but there's another Easter egg wall. This one's more about the 7-hour war and Earth's surrender. 7-hour war so named because, really, it just took 7 hours to get rid of us. Beat us down to where we can't actually fight back.
I guess you should go with Alex.
I'm wondering when newspapers were published the next day. Printing presses still went on after the war for a little bit.
So I see you've met Dr. Mossman. She's one of the main reasons I spend so much time outside.
We can
You should
iron
hear her
sight
drone
with our
on
gun
about
lowered.
how it should have been her in the Black Mesa test chamber that day. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be talking behind her back. It just gets a bit claustrophobic down here. That's the old passage to Ravenholm. We don't go there anymore.
3 guesses where you're going next chapter.
Come on.
Those guesses, of course, don't count if you've played Half-Life 2 before or have any common sense about the way video games work. That was a loading screen cut. Now, in this section here, we're going to get the gravity gun. It's Half-Life 2's iconic weapon. Maybe not the first of its kind, but definitely the one that popularized gravity guns.
So, here we are. The scrapyard. This is a gravity gun my father was talking about. You can call it the zero-point energy field manipulator if you really want to. It's designed for handling hazardous materials, but we mainly use it for heavy lifting. Give it a try.
This is kind of a tutorial for the
Primary
weapon.
trigger emits a charge. You can punch stuff and send it flying. I found it handy for clearing minefields. The secondary trigger lets you grab things. You can throw them with the primary. Once you've picked something up, you can drop it gently by pressing your secondary trigger again. Pick up some stuff and toss it.
Now, over here is an Easter egg that everyone knows about, but I'm having trouble getting to. Oh well, there we are. It's a HEV suit charger from Half-Life 1.
Alright. See if you can stack some stuff to climb up here.
No need to, for we have SMOD mode.
Alright.
And I just turned it off again. See, I'm just having my cake and eating it too. You know, I can long jump when I want to. Or high jump.
Now let me call Dog. He loves to play fetch.
Now the most interesting physics object ever is off to our left. I'm not going there just yet. He's not the most interesting physics object, by the way. He's actually quite scripted.
Good doggy. Gordon, this is Dog. My dad built him to protect me when I was a kid. First model was about yay high. I've been adding to him ever since. Haven't I, boy? Okay, Dog, let's play catch with Gordon. You'll need to use the gravity gun. Go ahead, Dog. Throw.
Yeah, you actually need to use a gravity gun. Sadly, this mod doesn't add recognition for your kicks. Which is a damn shame when you think about it. So, now we've got slow motion and we can shoot this up super speed. Let's get in here ourselves. Oh, no. No. Rejected. Centrifugal force just doesn't really want to work with Gordon. We don't actually need to use the primary fire to throw things with a gravity gun. We can just release and kick. Even though that's probably a lot less practical.
Throw another, Dog. Another one, Dog.
Why is Dog disappointed at that? I'm pretty amazed, frankly. Picky shit, have to use the gravity gun. Let's have some fun with this. Be disappointed at this one, Dog. Mildly off target.
Throw another, Dog.
I don't know why that one broke. It's just grinding too hard against the floor? I don't know. Either way, let's just get this bit done with. Let's play fetch with Dog. Last part TDF told me to try juggling with stuff. I really should. I'll acknowledge that at some point. I'm gonna have to find a bunch of physics objects though. See, he doesn't even acknowledge that one. I kicked that, that was going towards him. Pretty much the same effect as a gravity gun, just, you know, more effort was put in by Gordon himself. Also, you can see up to our top left there, there is something akin to a basketball hoop. There's actually an achievement on the 360 version for actually getting a ball for it. It might have been added now because Steam has achievements, I don't really know. I've never been able to pull it off anyway, I've never been able to aim it right. I was thinking of actually just cutting to me successfully doing it, but I didn't actually bother in the end because it's so short, really. What I'd have really loved is if I could have kicked it through there. Sadly, I can't even seem to kick it at this point. I'm kind of massively incompetent. Dog's just being left out. Gordon's fucking having more fun than him with this. See, he recognises kicking here. That's what matters. This is actually a combined roller mine that we should... I think they're called roller mines, I'm not certain, but we won't be actually seeing one of these as an enemy for a good long while. So I think Dog's getting bored, actually. This is just me putting way too much effort into a single return.
Dog, throw something bigger.
Now, I'm actually disappointed Alex calls off Dog here because I'd have liked to see Gordon trying to stop this. Can't leave here, we gotta grab the suit charger. Can't leave without it.
Dad! Alex, do you...
Alex?
We're in the scrapyard airlock, stuck in a full auto cycle.
Is Gordon still with you?
He's right here.
Good. I want you to
Dad?
take Gordon out of here. Head for the coast. Do not go through Rafe.
Dad?
She did not get that message somehow.
Damn it! Dog,
Or maybe she did, it doesn't
Get us
really
out of
matter.
here.
I'm backing out of that joke.
Hurry, now! Tear it apart if you have to. Just get it open! That's enough, dog. Come on, Gordon.
Sadly, Gordon is not quite as nimble. He's so not nimble, in fact, that he seems to have gotten trapped within Dog. So, of course, I had to cheat to get through. Oh yeah, even with slow motion, if you know what's coming up, there's an invisible wall on top of it. That rubble really hates Gordon Freeman, and that's about the long and short of it.
I can't leave my father. Dog, take Gordon to the Ravenholm tunnel, then circle around and try to meet up with me. Hurry!
So next chapter is Ravenholm, which provides a brilliant showcase for the gravity gun, and it's probably, again, it's probably the most iconic chapter in Half-Life 2. Definitely what is considered the most atmospheric. It's a really fun level, and it will be fun to show it to you next part. After, of course, I get through all this crap that's just been left lying in this tunnel. That should pretty much set a warm introduction for the area we're about to traverse. Sadly, we can't kick this keypad away. That lock. And with that, I say fare thee well. See you next part.